Okay, so I'm just giving my quick thoughts and opinions here, my quick review on this wet and forget outdoor with the spray applicator method. It's got the convenient ready to use applicator, of course, 64 ounces. I got this from Walmart for about 20 bucks. I think they're going for about that price or, more, maybe a little bit. I think it was a little bit less on Amazon when I just checked, but I got this about 2 weeks ago. Wow, it's windy out here. And I applied this mainly for the vinyl siding where you get that algae buildup in a couple different areas. It wasn't terrible, but there were some areas where it was starting to get bad, so I wanted to take care of it before it got worse. Don't need any kind of, hose or anything like that. There's a hose end sprayer application for this as well, or the concentrate. And what's nice about this is that it's ready to use. It's easy. It's no rinsing, no scrubbing, no power washing. So it's super convenient, and it's for multi-surfaces, right? You can use it on the porch, cement, vinyl, stone, fabric, wood, brick, siding, stucco. I mean, basically any outdoor surface you can think of. So mixed reviews on this that you're going to find. Some of the cons, I saw some people talking about mold control. It struggles with some surfaces. You have to reapply this stuff if it's really bad. If you get a lot of that light, to dark colored mildew and mold, probably have to reapply it after a month or so. And I went through quite a bit of this for just, a few areas that I had on the siding. So you use quite a bit of it, which it seems like it's not super economical. The concentrate might be better where you buy it in a spray form, or you buy it and then you put it in a little sprayer as well. Problem I had with this thing that I saw other reviews, this sprayer actually leaked, so it was kind of a pain. But the product in it is the main ingredient is alkyl dimethyl benzyl ammonium chloride. So it's a lot safer to use than a lot of the other products like 30 Seconds Outdoor Cleaner. Home Armor has one that's got bleach in it, and it doesn't get all your clothes. It's got the smell to it. So the good and the bad on this, I like how it conserves water. You don't really need to use water or anything. It's a seriously easy application. It's a competitive price, right? They're all pretty much about the same. But nice thing about this is you can just spray this on and just let it sit. Now, it does take a little bit longer to work. That's the one drawback to it, but that's okay, especially if the surfaces aren't terrible. Like I said, you may have to reapply it after a month, but you're supposed to apply this on when the temperatures are above 32 degrees, non-windy day, no rain expected within 4 to 5 hours. This company is distributed by out of Elgin, Illinois, and 30 Second Outdoor Cleaner, the one that's got the Bleach product, and is also an Illinois company too, I noticed, near Chicago. So kind of interesting. This stuff doesn't really have much of a smell to it, which is fine. Of course, it's biodegradable, non-acidic, so it's pH neutral, right? Safer for surfaces and people. No residue. It's, like I said, it's biodegradable. So relatively safe product to use, and it worked pretty well for what I use it for. But I went through quite a bit of this for a little bit of space, and they say the surface area coverage is about 60 to 180 square feet just with this particular application. But I want to show you some of the results I had already, especially down here. So I had a lot of moss build up in these brick pavers over the last couple years, and I used a couple different things on it. But you can kind of see here, after 2 weeks, you can see where it's brown versus the green where I sprayed it. So definitely showed signs of working and killing it off. I get quite a bit of this back here, but you can see the difference where I sprayed and where I didn't. So I noticed that right away after a couple weeks. And then I have a couple more sections on the side of the house I want to show you as well. All right, so on the north side of my house here is where you get a lot of that algae buildup, especially underneath the windows here. You can kind of see a little bit of debris. It's really not bad though. And I actually sprayed the side of this, so you can kind of tell how well it worked on that. This consumer's power box. Look how nasty that is. Of course, the top's going to get the brunt of everything, right? Everything that drips down, but I thought it cleaned it really well. I mean, I could probably use a second application, especially in the front and the side here. But I thought it did a a very good job for what it is. I didn't get everything because that most of that 64-ounce bottle covered just sporadic spots along here, here, and then over here. So 60 square feet, maybe, I would say. I mean, I did apply it a little heavy in some spots, but actually it looks a lot better from afar. But I could still probably put a little bit more on here and do a second application. They say you're supposed to wait about a month or so. But some people think this is supposed to be some kind of miracle product where if you have horribly stained surfaces, you never take care of anything, and it needs restoration or power washing, that it's just gonna magically solve the problem, which isn't the case. But I do have some up there too. So I really like that 30-second outdoor cleaner as well for reaching those top spots. The wet and forget does have the hose end application as well, so you can spray with the hose, let it sit up there, which I'll need to do eventually as well. And then I did spray a little bit here on this fence. It was kind of bad here because I get a lot of the rain that comes down, splashes onto here. So even though I waterproofed it, so I thought I did a pretty good job on cleaning this up as well. So not too bad. I definitely recommend it. It works really well for smaller areas, especially if they're not heavily saturated with stains, things like that. But honestly, that's my review. Stuff works really well. They do have indoor bath cleaners as well, products for window screens, windows, things like that, and then boat and marine products too. So full line of products. I really like this. Not sponsored by them, just I think it works really well for what it is. And it's no miracle product, but if you have smaller areas, this might be the best way for you. So, but watch out for that spray handle. It does leak. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.